It's kind of crazy when you think about it. One chunk of iron with a handle can build more muscle and raw power than a room full of high-tech machines. No flashing lights, no fancy attachments, just brutal simplicity. Kettlebell training strips strength down to its roots, and the results are anything but basic. The swing is where it all begins. This isn't a gentle movement, it's controlled violence. Every rep is powered by your hips, driving the kettlebell forward like you're trying to launch it through a wall. Your hamstrings, glutes, lower back, and core all fire together in one explosive chain. This is the engine of the body. When this chain is strong, everything improves speed, jumping ability, posture, and overall athleticism. What makes swings even more vicious is how fast they jack up your heart rate. You're building muscle and conditioning at the same time. The rapid hip snaps pack density into your glutes and hamstrings, while the constant tension thickens the muscle. Do them right and you don't just get lean, you get powerful looking. The key is the hinge. Keep your chest tall, push your hips back, grab the bell tight, and snap your hips forward like you're cracking a whip. Your arms don't lift the weight, they simply guide it. The power comes from your hips every single rep. After that lower body explosion, it's time to send strength straight into the sky with the overhead press. Driving a kettlebell overhead isn't just shoulder work, it's a full body effort against gravity. Your delts take center stage, but your triceps, upper chest, traps, and deep stabilizers all light up. The kettlebell's shape makes this press a different animal than dumbbells. The weight sits behind your wrist, forcing your smaller shoulder muscles to stabilize like crazy. Over time, that builds healthier, more resilient shoulders. Your core tightens, your glutes clamp down, and your feet root into the floor. This is total body tension, not just arm strength. Stack your wrist over your elbow, press in a smooth arc, and lock the bell out over your head. Breathe with purpose. Exhale as you drive it up. Inhale as you bring it back down. It's not just a lift, it's an active control. Strength isn't balanced without a strong pull, and that's where the Kettlebell Row steps in. Modern life bends us forward. Phones, desks, steering wheels, it all pulls the shoulders inward. Rows reverse that damage. They build the lats, traps, rhomboids, rear delts, and biceps, carving out that wide, athletic back. The kettlebell's offset handle turns up the difficulty. Your grip gets torched, your forearms thicken. Your shoulder stabilizers have to work harder than they ever would with a dumbbell. Over time, this builds a back that doesn't just look strong, it actually supports everything else you do. Brace with one hand on your leg or a bench, hinge at the hips, and pull the bell toward your hip, not your chest. Keep your elbow tight to your side and squeeze hard at the top. Every rep should feel like you're forging steel into shape. Then comes the Goblet Squat, controlled, brutal, and honest. Holding the kettlebell at your chest forces your entire torso to engage. Your quads carry the load, but your glutes, hamstrings, calves, ABS, and upper back all grind together to keep you upright. The Goblet Squat is also a built-in form coach. It helps you stay tall, sink deeper, and keep your knees tracking properly. The counterbalance lets you hit full depth with less joint stress while loading your legs hard. The payoff is obvious: thicker thighs, stronger hips, and a tighter-looking midsection. Hold the bell tight to your chest, elbows in, feet about shoulder width, and sit straight down between your knees. Drive through the floor to stand tall. Proud chest on the way down, controlled power on the way up. For upper body pressing power without brutal shoulder stress, the floor press delivers. Lying on the floor limits how deep your arms can go, keeping your shoulders in a safer range while still hammering your chest and triceps. The kettlebell adds instability, forcing extra muscle fibers to fire just to keep the weight steady. Your triceps take over at lockout, your chest works hard off the floor, and your lats stay active for stability the entire time. It's sneaky strength that carries over to every other press you do. Lie back with knees bent, elbows around 45 degrees, and press straight up. Lower with control until your arms touch the floor, then drive back up hard. Smooth, steady, and strong. Now for the movement many people ignore, the Kettlebell Halo. It looks simple. It isn't. Moving the bell around your head in a controlled circle forces your shoulders to stabilize in positions they rarely see under load. This builds durability, mobility, and long-term shoulder health. Your traps, upper back, arms, and deep stabilizers all work together while your core fights rotation the entire time. It's armor-building work that pays off every time you press overhead or absorb impact. Grip the horns, keep the bell close to your head, and move slowly in clean circles. Switch directions to stay balanced. No rushing. This is precision under load. To make all of this work as a system, rotate between to full body sessions 3 to 4 times per week. Work out a kettlebell swings to 4 sets of 15 goblet squats to 4 sets of 10 kettlebell floor press minus 3 sets of 12 workout B. Overhead presses to 4 sets of 8 kettlebell rows to 4 sets of 10 per side halos. 3 sets of 12 slow circles in each direction. Rest about 60 to 90 seconds between sets. Use weights that challenge you without wrecking your form. Kettlebells are brutally effective, but if you're training with zero equipment, body weight work can still take you far. The next video breaks down exactly how to train hard with nothing but your body and the floor beneath your feet.